MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Houston Astros.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 47 of our Cincinnati Reds franchise. Today, we have game number 2 against the Houston Astros at Minute Maid Park. If we can win this one, we can tie the series up and then head back to Cincinnati for a 3-game set. And, you know, it's possible. It's possible that we could technically finish off the Astros in a 3-game sweep in Cincinnati and then win the World Series 4-1. Now, it's not likely. It's not likely, but it is possible. So you guys saw the lineup there for the Reds. We're taking on Francis Martes. I kept calling him Francis Marte, but it is Martes. The S is not silent. So just so you guys are aware. So Jesse Winker facing off against Martes, and we've got a ground ball out here to Carlos Correa, who's going to make the easy play for the first out. But it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. So Winker, not known for his speed, is gonna get down the line hustling, as a good leadoff man should do. And then Senzel was gonna strike out, and then we got Joey Votto up, who's gonna get the first hit for the Reds. 11 pitches in for Martes. So we like what we're seeing out of Votto so far. He's definitely been stinging the baseball here in the entire playoffs, really. He started the NLDS kind of slow, but has really picked it up as of late. And here's Scott Schebler going to swing and a miss at a pretty nasty curveball. So yikes. And then when we look at the Astros lineup, guys, it's going to be a tough task. It's always a tough task for any opposing pitcher, but when Luis Castillo is pitching like he has been, only allowing 1 walk so far in the playoffs, and when he's spotting pitches like that to a great hitter like Jose Altuve, and he's got him flustered, you know that this guy is filthy right now. And then there's a nice little changeup to Carlos Correa, who can't stay back. He swings way too early and just cannot time it correctly. So Castillo going to get 2 strikeouts on that inning. Let's go to the bottom of the 2nd inning, and a ground ball here to Suarez, going to make the easy throw. So, guys, Castillo, 21 pitches in, 2 innings, 4 strikeouts. Not too bad. Not too bad. Here's a leadoff single by Billy Hamilton. Excuse me, not a leadoff single. We do have 1 out in the inning, but that's good to see out of Mr. Billy Hamilton here. And look at this, Jesse Winker getting on the hit parade, sending a line drive there past Alex Bregman for the single. So now we got runners on 1st and 2nd here with Nick Senzel, the 1-year pro. Can he come through in the clutch? He's going to hit a ground ball right past J.D. Davis, the first baseman. Throw coming in from a strong throwing Reddick. And Billy Hamilton, they're not going to get him. So first run is across. Nick Senzel comes up clutch for the Reds here, taking the 1-0 early lead on the Astros. Here is a fly ball out there to left field to Kyle Tucker, and Votto unable to come through. He's been hitting pretty good, and that one was no different. He got a lot of that. Just wish that he could have got a little bit earlier on it rather than hitting late, because when you hit late, you go the opposite way. So now here, Willie Ornelas, the guy who hit that big home run against us in game number 1, and Castillo is going to get him to strike out. So guys, look at the box score at the bottom right-hand corner. End of the 3rd inning, and I'm not going to jinx it. I'm not going to even mention it. But here we get Suarez coming up big in the top of the 4th. He's going to lead us off with perhaps a double, but he's got to get on his horse, get the slide down. He's in. So no tag by Altuve. Strong throwing from the outfield here. We got Reddick out there. We got Kyle Tucker, George Springer. It's a very good defensive unit out there in the outfield. But we look at Tucker Barnhart, who won the NL MVP for postseason, and he comes up huge for us again. So he gets a single, an RBI single. It's going to be 2-0. Let's jump to the bottom of the 4th inning with Castillo still throwing well. Look at this, Senzel, what a great play in the hole. Nice job, Senzel, with a great throw to preserve the box score. That's all I'm going to say. But look at that. Look at that. Suarez just could not. Sometimes when you take control of the CPU a little bit, you know, they need that extra little guidance, but gosh dang it, should have jumped for it. Suarez gonna get the single. So the no-no is broken up, but Castillo still pitching insanely well here. Look at Suarez making up for that hit. He's gonna throw across the diamond to get Ornelas out. So we got 70 pitches now, and Castillo is still pitching really well here. 71 innings, or 71 pitches in the 71 innings. 71 pitches here in the 6th inning, and he's going to get Altuve to fly out. So we still got that lead 2-0. That's really, really good for us. We just got to keep it going here. Don't allow the Astros to come back. It's not a very big lead. It's a very slim margin. And with this team, with this offense, you know, a quick strike offense, anything can happen. So you definitely have to keep it going. And just like that, a slider that didn't slide very much, it just kind of hung right down the middle of the plate. Josh Reddick is going to send a solo shot to right field for a 385-foot bomb, and Castillo gives up a run. Nothing hurt. Nothing hurt here. We still got the lead, but it's starting to freak us out a little bit, so we got to start coming through. And then look at J.D. Davis cannot handle it. Altuve to back him up. Can't get the throw off in time. So Davinsky is out there throwing now. He gives up the single to Schebler. So now we're in some business here yet again. We just gotta come through here. And normally, the really good defensive right fielder, Josh Reddick, I feel like in real life he would have dove for that with the game on the line type of deal. We see Scooter striking out here. Unfortunately, he's upset. I would be too if I were him. Tommy Joseph coming up. He swings and misses. At a changeup low and away. So the Reds can't cash in here so far. We got 2 down. Tucker Barnhart coming up, and he's going to get a line drive. Almost a single out there. We probably would have sent the runner to get that 3-1 lead instead of that 2-1. A nice little play there by Suarez. J.D. Davis coming up, striking out on a slider that just caught him looking. So Castillo still pitching strong, 92 pitches in. Here's the 94th to Jacoby Ellsbury on an 0-1 count, and Billy with that speed doesn't even have to dive for it. Unreal. This guy is so good out there in center field. So we preserve the lead, guys. 2-1 right now. Let's jump to the bottom of the 9th inning. We got Jose Leclerc coming on out. Nothing count, and Ornelas is going to fly out to Scott Schebler. So we got 1 down. Now here's the thing. Altuve is actually worse against left-handed pitching. I debated on putting Brad Hand out there, and look what happens here. Schebler tries to throw Altuve out, but the speed is just too much. Senzel cannot get a quick tag down, so Altuve is going to get in there with a double. I figured at this point, Leclerc's already got 1 out. If Altuve gets a single here, it's nothing hurt, right? But, guys, now Brad Hand has to come on and get the job done. We're not even in a double play situation here. Reddick does not fare very well against lefties, but we are going to get a ground ball here to Scooter. He's going to toss it over to Votto to get the out. So we got 1 more out, guys. 1 more out, and the game is ours. 1-0 count to Correa, and a slider that didn't slide again. And Correa is going to go deep for a 2-run home run to tie the game, guys. Wow. This Astros team just has a flair for the dramatic. Every single year it seems like they are in the playoffs. So we give up the lead. It's going to be 3-3 now. Brad Hand is still going to stay out there, though. We still got to make sure that we get him to lock us down here. Man, that sucks. It sucks. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. But we got George Springer up in a 1-2 count, and he is going to send a line drive. He's going to try to do his best to end the game with 1 swing, but just enough to keep him inside the ballpark here. It's still going to be 3-3. Let's go to the top of the 10th inning. We got Suarez up to bat here, and he is going to get a fastball that's right down the inner half of the plate, and he's going to go deep. We get the lead back. Eugenio Suarez comes through with a solo shot. He's pumped up. Hector Rondon gives up the solo home run, guys, and the Reds are back on top, 4-3. Wow. Wow. You know, when my brother was actually behind me when I'm playing this game, and he's like, dude, this MLB The Show, for whatever reason, just has some kind of drama engine. You gotta always work for it. Like, baseball doesn't have this much drama. I kind of agree with him, but hey, we'll take it, right? We'll take it for the channel, right? Because obviously we need some drama, something to get some interest, right? So we see Brad Hand is still out there, and now after 2 quick outs, he had J.D. Davis down 0-2. And we're in the same situation here, guys. Jacoby Ellsbury with a home run could win it. And we get a ground ball to Joey Votto, and this game is over. So your Cincinnati Reds win game number 2. The series is now tied 1-1. We head back to Cincinnati for game number 3. And starters still yet to be determined, honestly. I don't know if I'm going to go with Tyler Mahle or DeSclafani. I'm probably leaning towards Tyler Mahle to try to get this W here. I mean, we need to go up on the Astros. I mean, you don't want to take this team very lightly at all when you got them on the rope. So, guys, I'll see you Monday for episode 48 and game number 3. As always, peace.